Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Bancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions, by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such industry titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Priya Ranjan Belwariar. He is a visionary business and IT leader with a distinguished career spanning several key roles in the software industry, with expertise in business development, software technologies, and software services across multiple industries, including pharmaceuticals, chemicals, petrochemicals, and engineering. With strong business acumen and a passion for technology, he has spearheaded the development, delivery, and go-to-market strategy for several software systems, including the Electronic Lab Notebook, ELN, Electronic Manufacturing Execution Systems, eMES, Electronic Batch Manufacturing Record, eBMR, and Laboratory Information Management Systems, LIMS. His latest role is CEO at Laurus Infosystems, whereby he led the transformation of the company, expanding its user base and ensuring regulatory compliance, amongst many other functions. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Belwariar.
Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. I'm so happy to be here with you on this platform. Good morning, you and all the viewers.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, sir. So to begin with, could you let our viewers know about your journey of becoming CEO at Laurus Infosystems?
Yeah, sure. This is something close to my heart. I'm a chemical engineer. I did my engineering from Birla Institute of Technology in 1985, and subsequently, while working, I did my MBA from IGNOU. I have also been a licensed ham radio enthusiast for over 40 years. And I have always been a research and learning-oriented professional. I joined Tata Steel in 1985, worked on engineering equipment design and construction at the growth shop. I designed and constructed a fully functional hovercraft in the first year at Tata Steel. Earlier, while in college, I had constructed another hovercraft. And my work on hovercrafts have been recognized by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In 1986, he was the director of Defense Research Development Organization at that time. And he was the first in India to have worked on hovercrafts. I was among the first in India to work on computer-aided design. I led developing automated design process at Tata Steel. In the year 1987, I was chosen to drive the complete computerization of all functions at the growth shop of Tata Steel. These included materials, planning, scheduling, manufacturing execution, and finance. We were among the first one in India to use Unix and Oracle-based platform for our software system. I received the first copy of Oracle in India from TCS, who were the sole distributor at that time, and Oracle India did not exist at that time. Also, at that time, there were no ERP software existing, at least in our region of the world. Right? We learned these new platforms and successfully designed and developed and implemented the systems. And when the entire operations came on our systems and the database grew, we realized that we required something called a DBA, or Database Administration Tool. So we checked with Oracle at that time, and their DBA tool was still under development, and we couldn't have waited. So we developed it on our own, which was well appreciated by them and many others. And we learned all these platforms from the scratch. And while doing the DBA tool, we became experts in Oracle and Unix. And our services, my services was sought by various divisions of Tata Steel and companies around in Jamshedpur, in India. In 1995, I was made the head of IT for Tata Cement. And there I led them to move from their legacy system to much more modern systems. In 1996, I joined SR Steel in Hazira, Gujarat. And at that time, the steel plant was getting commissioned. We collaborated with USX Engineers and Consultant, which was a division of US Steel in Pittsburgh, USA. We designed, developed, and implemented the core of steelmaking system for SR Steel. This level 3 system was fully integrated with the level 1 and level 2 process automation system. Thereby, we achieved computer integrated manufacturing in true sense. And this was the first time that in India, CIM was implemented in a steel plant. The following year, in 1997, we implemented SAP at SR Steel and integrated it with this core of steelmaking system to achieve complete digitalization and automation from the shop floor to the top floor, from the plant at Hazira to the head office at Mumbai and other offices across the world. I became the CIO of SR Steel in 1998, and I went on to implement the SAP ERP system for various SR companies, including SR Power, SR Shipping, and SR Dhananjaya in Indonesia. In the year 2001, I took a major shift and moved from the IT to consulting organization, starting with Samtech Infonet in Delhi. And in the year 2004, I joined the global LIMS software company called LabVantage Solutions. And I led the product development and subsequently global delivery for them from India. And I served a variety of clients across US, Europe, and India. In the year 2007, I joined Aptuit as their India head. This organization transitioned to become today's Laurus Infosystems. And I served Laurus Infosystems as director, president, and subsequently CEO and director on the board of this company. I have been responsible for conceptualizing, architecting, developing, and designing the Chemia ELN software, the electronic lab notebook software. And we worked on making it the #1 ELN software in India. This is a highly successful software product, primarily serving the pharmaceutical R&D, chemical R&D, and petrochemical R&D for their product development. We have beaten global competitors with our superior design, functionality, and very high configurability. Chemia Electronic Lab Notebook product suite provides for API R&D, analytical R&D, formulation R&D, and stability R&D. Very popular with the pharmaceutical companies. All the pharmaceutical companies in India who developed the drug for COVID treatment, all of them are our customers running their R&D on Chemia ELN. Thereby, we can claim that they have utilized Chemia ELN to expedite developing and launching their new products faster. I have been also responsible for conceptualizing, architecting, developing the Laurel MES manufacturing execution system, electronic manufacturing execution system. This is a large product suite of electronic manufacturing execution system specifically designed for pharmaceutical manufacturing. This is successfully implemented for pharma companies which are serving the global world. It helps them achieve regulatory compliance, quality compliance, speed, and efficiency. I have served Laurus Infosystems for 15 plus years. So this is, in short, my 38 years long professional journey.
Thank you so much for the excellent start to this interview, and it's an honor to interact with someone who exudes such a strong corporate personality. Continuing our conversation, we would like to know, which has been your biggest professional achievement so far?
Well, difficult for me to single out, but I'd list a few and then probably mark the best one there. So computer integrated manufacturing implementation at Tata Steel Growth Shop, very successful and very rewarding. Computer integrated manufacturing at SR Steel in collaboration with the US Steel. Digitalization of SR Steel with SAP. The hovercraft design and construction, which is recognized by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. My contribution to the LIMS software at LabVantage solution also has been very significant. Development of Chemia electronic lab notebook and making it the #1 in India. I think this is the most significant, highly rewarding achievement for me and also for Laurus Infosystems. Laurel MES is also very large suite, and making it successful in India is highly creditable, I think. So among these, I would put Chemia electronic lab notebook at the top.
Okay, so building on that, what success tips would you like to share with our viewers today?
All right, okay. I mean, I first imagine who are the viewers, and I think there's largely there are two categories of viewers. Professionals aspiring to become chief technology officer or CEO. And there are other set of professionals who are aspiring to be on the board positions. So I think that's likely the segment of viewers that we are looking at. So I strongly believe that our destiny is in our hands. We need to recognize our interest, our passion, and decide our goals in the short term, medium term, and long term. We must work hard and smart to achieve the milestone leading to our goals. In today's internet environment and the environment of Google and ChatGPT era, most of the information is easily available. And if we utilize all this with our determination, this would definitely help us achieve our goals. We must be honest and committed professional. And I think I follow a very simple principle, a very simple Deming cycle of PDCA, plan, do, check, act. All of you can Google what is Deming cycle. This has been the guru mantra for me, PDCA, plan, do, check, act. And if the professional learn what's the meaning of it and how to practice it, I am sure it will help them achieve success. As budding leaders, we need to realize that the leaders also have to be managers. The designations could be anything from lead to manager to general manager to vice president, president, CEO, or managing director. They are all managers at different levels, right? And we must realize that all the managers are made responsible to achieve measurable goals and targets in their area of assignment. Right? And managers need to strategize, plan, resource, schedule, assign, execute, monitor, control, and communicate to achieve. If this clarity comes to the people that the resources required to achieve anything, any project completion, are simple 5 resources: man, machine, materials, money, and time. If we have these 5, we can achieve anything. So with the man comes the knowledge, right? And the effort to do. When we say machine, it means all the resources, right? Could be machine, could be paper, could be computer, could be any infrastructure resources. Time, without time, you can't achieve anything. So everything will have defined time. If we have this clarity, we would all achieve the goals that we want to achieve. At board of directors level, there are some of us looking at being executive director and some non-executive directors are independent directors. At this level, strategy, directions, decisions, control, and regulatory compliance become highly critical. Each of us at this level must make sure that we are adequately trained, timely, and regularly for achieving these results. So these are my thoughts on what the current leaders need to do for achieving success in life.
Absolutely. And I hope all the future leaders who are watching this interview have made a note of all the points mentioned by Mr. Belwariar, right? Moving along, we would like to know, as you have been on a board earlier, do you believe that the current corporate governance framework in India is inadequate?
Okay, good question. I have been on the board of directors for over 8 years, and here are some of my thoughts. The assessment of whether the current corporate governance framework in India is adequate or not is a subjective matter, and opinions would vary among different stakeholders. Corporate governance frameworks are designed to ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in management of companies, to protect the shareholders' right and promote sustainable growth. India has made significant effort to strengthen the corporate governance framework. The Companies Act 2013 has been a great effort in that direction. Security and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, as a regulator for Indian securities market, has introduced various regulations and guidelines to enhance transparency and corporate governance practices. The Companies Act 2013, which introduced several provisions related to board composition, independent director, corporate governance, code for listed companies, shareholders' rights, corporate social responsibilities. Subsequently, the Regulation 2015, which prescribes the disclosure norms, board composition, and audit requirement. Despite these efforts, there are ongoing discussions and debate about the effectiveness and adequacy of corporate governance in India. Some of the stakeholders argue that there are still areas that need improvement, such as enhancing the role of independent director, strengthening whistleblower protections, ensuring effective enforcement mechanism, and addressing issues of related party transactions and board governance practices. Related party transactions are causes of more than half the corporate misgovernance or frauds. It is worth noting that corporate governance is an evolving discipline and framework need to continuously adapt to changing business dynamics and emerging challenges. I'm very happy to see how quickly and how fast the government of India enhanced these provisions the moment we were all struck by COVID and we had a lockdown. So very soon in 2020 and 2021, we had several changes which helped facilitate the corporate governance. One of my thoughts is that certification should be made mandatory for becoming a director on the board for all kinds of directors. Regular reviews, stakeholder consultation, and benchmarking against international best practices can help identify area for improvement and enhance the effectiveness of the corporate governance framework. We must also remember a regulatory framework is a twin-edged sword, right? While it helps in regulation, it could also make it difficult to do business. And ease of doing business is very important for the economy. So it's important to engage in further research and seek perspective from various stakeholders, including regulators, corporate leaders, investors, and experts in the field to gain a comprehensive understanding of the current state of corporate governance in India and ongoing discussions surrounding the adequacy. So those are my thoughts on the corporate governance today in India.
Rightly said. So before we conclude our discussion on corporate governance, I would like to ask you, as a corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
From the expertise and the experience, the values that we bring to the table is, one is preaching and letting people know and understand that ethical values is of highest importance. So every company needs to define the ethical practices and publish the policies, ethics policies, right? And practice them. Make sure that the entire company, practices them. So this is the first set of values. The second set of values would be in terms of the related party transaction related. So making people understand, educating the stakeholders what it means to be ethical in related party transactions. Right? So these are the two major areas that I would like to focus or bring into the focus for the entire board of directors.
So my next is on technology, since it has become an integral part of our lives. So we would like to know, as someone working closely with technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of technology like IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0, etc., etc.?
Oh my goodness. Loaded question. IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0. Oh my. Let me tell you, the advent of IoT, Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and big data, and Web 3.0 is expected to bring about significant changes across various industries and various aspects of our daily life. Here are some of the potential changes that we can anticipate. Connectivity and automation related. IoT, Internet of Things, will enable vast network of connected devices, leading to increased automation and seamless communication between various physical objects. This connectivity will revolutionize sectors such as transportation, healthcare, manufacturing, and smart homes. We would also have intelligent system. So artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies will become sophisticated, enabling machines to learn, reason, make decisions. This will drive the development of intelligent systems capable of handling complex tasks, improving efficiency, and enabling more personalized experience. Data-driven insights or big data analytics will unlock the insight from massive amount of information generated by the IoT devices. Organizations will leverage these insight into enhanced decision-making, optimize the process, and create more targeted products and services. There's a concept of digital twin. Digital twin comes from this, that when we've been working for decades and using the interconnected systems, we've been generating data. Now, the digital twins is a technology which uses this data to establish the correlation between the data points and come out with logic which tells you that while you're doing this, if you use these kinds of input, these inputs will have these parameters, and these will be the operating parameters, your results are going to look like this. So they would give you more predictive system, right? In today's world, it's a huge benefit for manufacturers. Let us look at, say, people who are manufacturing aircraft, right, or fighter aircraft. It's not physically possible for all of them to test the aircrafts and the capability under all circumstances, under all variable parameters, for every new thing that they bring in. What they do is they automated software having the digital twin, which says for this kind of aircraft, when you use these parameters, you are going to get these results. When you use these operational parameters, you're going to get these results. And these are tested and proven. And this helps them reduce the complete cycle for developing such equipment. So digital twin is coming in, and it's going to be a tremendous advantage for many of us. It will also have enhanced security and trust. So the blockchain technology completely depends on building the security across the chain and the trust across every component of the chain. So it offers transparency, decentralized, and tamper-resistant data storage and transactional capability. It enhances the security, privacy, and trust in various domains such as supply chain, finance, healthcare, and digital identity management. Web 3.0 is a decentralized web which aims to create a more user-centric, peer-to-peer internet experience. It incorporates technologies like blockchain and decentralized applications to provide greater control over personal data and eliminate intermediaries to enable new business models. All these are industry disruptors. The convergence of these technology will disrupt multiple industries. For example, Autonomous vehicle enabled by IoT and AI will transform the transportation, while smart contracts on blockchain can revolutionize the legal and financial sectors. Traditional business models will evolve to adopt these changes. All these technologies will also give us personalized experiences. Many of us we already are experiencing. With the availability of vast amount of data, AI and ML algorithm will enable highly personalized experience for individuals, from personalized recommendations to e-commerce or tailored healthcare treatment. These technologies will cater to specific needs and preferences, my needs and my preferences. We have some considerations, ethical considerations. Widespread adoption of these technologies will raise ethical concerns, very important to understand, related to privacy, security, bias, and job displacement, job losses. Ensuring ethical development to use of these technologies will be crucial to address these challenges and build public trust. So overall, the convergence of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, and Web 3.0 is poised to transform industries, drive innovation, and shape the way we live and work today and in future. These are my thoughts.
That was so insightful of you. So, Mr. Belwariar, we are building a community of industry magnets. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
Wow. Building a community of industry magnets with the aim of cross-pollination of knowledge and creating a knowledge-sharing platform for corporate giants and industry experts sounds like a promising and very valuable initiative. Here are a few thoughts on why this initiative can be beneficial. Knowledge exchange. Knowledge is the only thing that grows by giving, and that grows by sharing. By bringing together the corporate giants and industry experts from different fields, you create an environment for diverse perspectives and experiences on convergence. This can foster knowledge exchange, sharing of best practices, and innovative ideas that can benefit participants and their respective industries. Collaboration opportunities. When individuals with different areas of expertise and backgrounds collaborate, they can identify synergies, potential partnership. This can lead to new business opportunities, joint ventures, and collaborations that may not have been possible without such a community. Learning and professional development. A community of industry magnets provides a platform for continuous learning and professional development. Members can stay updated on the latest in technologies and trends, advancement in emerging technologies. This knowledge sharing can enhance their skills, improve decision making, and support their career growth. Similarly, problem solving and innovation. The collaborative wisdom and diverse perspective within the community can be harnessed to tackle the complex challenges and foster innovation. Discussions, brainstormings, and collaborative problem solving can lead to creative solutions and insight that can drive progress and competitiveness within the respective industry. Networking and relationship building, building connections with like-minded professionals and industry leaders is also invaluable. A community of industry magnets can facilitate networking opportunities, foster long-distance relationship, and open doors for future collaboration and career advancements. Influence and thought leadership is another area. By bringing together the influential individual, the community has the potential to become a hub for thought leadership within the perspective of the industry. This can result in shaping industry trends, policy discussions, and influencing the direction for future development. To ensure success of this initiative, it's important to provide a platform that encourages active participation, facilitates meaningful interaction, and promotes a culture of openness, respect, and collaboration. Leveraging technologies such as online forums, webinars, and conferences can help overcome the geographical limitations and facilitate engagement among the community leaders. Overall, the idea of creating community of industry magnates has significant potential to foster knowledge sharing, collaboration, and innovation. It can be a powerful platform to drive industry advancement and address the challenges and create positive impact within the landscape. I am very encouraged with these thoughts from the Directors Institute and World Development Corporation.
Great, great. So it was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire the future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Priya Belwariar, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sunny. It has been a great pleasure talking to you today. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Absolutely. It has been tremendously beneficial for all of us, participating in the Directors Institute and World Development Corporation. There, we've utilized their platform. And as a result of working with them, we have already created one small platform, and where every day I'm getting in more and more people joining in, sharing the knowledge with each other.
Great, great. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.